Oh, the fuck, man, you know.
Matchday is here, as you can see, right that way. Press box is absolutely smashed, rammed. Got a drenched on the way in with downpour. Looks like the game's going to be a wet one. Luckily, press box does have a cut-off, so we're just organising all that now in terms of the seating area for where we're watching the game and stuff. So yeah, just waiting around now. We've got plenty of time, so a few hours yet left to kick off. I'm just trying to get a little bit of content done on the United stand before we go in, but we've sort of scuppered that idea outside. So now just waiting for word when we go into our areas of where we're going to be watching the game. Take it from there. I'm expecting it to be decent enough view, and obviously equipment and whatnot have to be covered because the rest of the stadium isn't covered and it is going to lash it down. So everyone watching is going to get drenched. But we're not, we're the lucky ones. But yeah, we're just going to wait for word to come through now in terms of when we're going up, where we're going, who's got segregated where, because as you can see, hundreds and hundreds of press and media here. God knows where everyone's going, but going off what happened with the press conference yesterday, because we got right through the football club, we will have reserved sort of areas. I was on the second row with all the British media in terms of the press conference, so I expect it to be similar or the same today in terms of a designated area. I cannot see this lot fitting into a normal sort of size press box sort of viewing section in the stadium. So we'll see how that breaks down, but I fully expect us to be in a position where it was like yesterday amongst all of the main media and stuff like that. And then I'll see you from there. Obviously I'll bring you a bit of coverage leading up to it and going in where we are in the stadium. Should be a different look altogether with fans in here as it has been for the last few days. So yeah, I will be back with you very soon.
Magic Man นะคะ
โอ้โหดูสเปเชียลเอฟเฟกต์ต่างๆนะครับแล้วตอนนี้เนี่ยสเตจกำลังเคลียร์อยู่นะฮะเพื่อความปลอดภัยเขาใส่เต็มอย่างแน่นอนเพราะฉะนั้นแฟนๆชาวไทยเราประเทศไทยส่งเสียงมาให้กับแจ็คสันด้วยนะครับระหว่างที่เขาโชว์ตลอด 45 นาทีตรงนี้แหมอลังการจริงผมขนลุกเลย
ใช่จะบอกว่าการที่พี่แจ็คมาในครั้งนี้นะคะเขาบอกว่าพี่แจ็คซ้อมมาอย่างหนักมากสำหรับโชว์ครั้งนี้เพราะว่าซ้อมมาเท่าที่
Player number 25, Jadon Sancho. And Manchester United lead Liverpool by a goal to nil.
There'll be another 11 and a half time.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Bangkok Century Cups, the match, the winner, Manchester United. Yo!
Okay, all done and dusted. First pre-season game of the season wrapped up spectacularly. 4-0 win against Liverpool. I was just doing all my vlogs, speaking to all the journalists and everyone there, but I'm not getting too carried away. As good as the performance was, which it was, and it deserves the credit for it, it is pre-season. The first game, we're about a week ahead of Liverpool. Ten Hag and his team deserve credit for that, for getting us into that condition. We were miles ahead of them in every department. Special mention to Savage and Iqbal in the second half, who came on and more than held their own against a full strength Liverpool team. Yes, like I just said, it was out of fitness, not quite there, not quite on point yet, but still they held their own, wanting the ball, controlling the ball, wanting it in dangerous areas, not being afraid, exactly what Ten Hag wanted and what Ten Hag is putting out there and what he said he wants to do. And for me, the second half was probably more impressive than the first. First half is what we're looking at, like I said at half time. That's the team that's going forward start of the season. If no other signings come in, it will change obviously if signings come in. De Jong especially, I don't know how he's going to work out the McFred with Bruno, because he played a 4-3-3 with Bruno, Fred and McTominay behind Martial, Rashford and Sancho today. So really, you're looking at it going, that's where it could change, the shape could change altogether, but the intensity I think will stay, and that's what's impressive. The intensity in our game tonight was superb. In this heat as well, every single player was working the socks off, and that's a good sign. That's in pre-season, and then hopefully that comes forward into the first game of the season and carries on into the Premier League throughout. So really good signs, no positives, no negatives, sorry. The only negative really is the fact that, well, it's pre-season, it doesn't really count for anything, even though we won a trophy. Yes, we did. We got a trophy. There it is. Look at it. It's spectacular. But got to come away, first pre-season game. You can only win what's in front of you. You can only do what you've got to do, and we did it in style today. And you've got to move on now to Melbourne and just think positives, because that's what it is. It's a full positive, and looking ahead, I'm looking forward to more of it. And if it is like this going forward, bring it on. Guys, that's me wrapping it up. It's late, we've got a load of editing to do. We're going to go back inside now. Access and everything around here has been absolutely brilliant. Bangkok has been an absolute ball. Absolute ball. Devastated to leave, but we got to go, move on to Australia now for the next part of the tour, and more work to do, and hopefully more the same in terms of what's on the pitch. Should be really good. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, like, share and subscribe as always. Thanks for hanging in there. Speak to you soon.